When compassion becomes conscious, it liberates you from the illusion of being separate and the illusion of being alone. Let's talk about the ethics of compassion. When Arthur Schopenhauer wrote that compassion is the basis of morality, he was offering something radically different from most of the beliefs of his time. He believed that real ethics did not come from law or reason, but rather from the capacity to feel others' suffering, that which might be called compassion. For Schopenhauer, the problem of life is suffering. And every creature, he said, is driven by a will to survive and live. And because that sometimes collides with other creatures, there is inevitably dissonance and pain. Yet within that grim vision of the world, he found a door toward goodness. When you see yourself in another's pain, when you recognize the same will, the same breathing, the same skin on someone else, you momentarily step outside the illusion of separateness. Stepping outside that illusion of separateness, even for a moment, is the birth of morality. To live by this is not sentimental. It means stop asking yourself, what do I gain? Rather, ask yourself, what do I share? Because when you're hurt, remember that everything being around you is fighting the same inner battle, the same battle against fear, desire, loss, and all of those kinds of things. In modern terms, Schopenhauer's ethics reminds us that power does not lie in dominance, but in empathy, which is informed by wisdom. It's not enough to feel. We must act with feeling, and we must feel with clarity. Compassion becomes not a weakness, but rather a form of intelligence. The recognition that your well-being and mine are threads of the very same tapestry. He once said that the assumption that animals are without rights and can be treated badly was one of the worst signs of an outrageous humanity, a humanity that was in many ways barbarous. He saw moral circles as something that were widening and guided by the intellect and by the heart. The practical lesson here is to be aware of your independent will, but in the context that it's driven by empathy. You need to see others not simply as instruments of your desire, but as mirrors of your own essence. Because when compassion becomes conscious, it liberates you from the illusion of being separate and the illusion of being alone. If you enjoyed this video, join us for some more. Just click the subscribe button.